Students, welcome to English class. I am teacher Arnold, always ready to learn and to give you learning. Informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing techniques. Now, if you learn of those, you can use that as we go on further with our discussion today. Speech and their purposes. So, before that, the capsulette of informative, persuasive, and argumentative writing technique mentions three main types of speeches: informative, persuasive, and argumentative. In each has its purpose. An informative speech is a type of speech that gives information about a particular topic. Its primary aim is to help the audience understand or recall information. A persuasive speech is a type of speech used to convince the audience to accept a certain point or idea. This speech is strategically presented to steer the audience to receive partially or completely a view or belief. In types of public speeches, it is mentioned that the core of a persuasive speech is pathos. It is appealing to or resonating with the audience's feeling and emotions. Argumentative speech persuades the audience to take the side of the speaker. The speaker generally discusses the topic he or she feels strongly about and uses facts rather than emotions to support the chosen claims and avoids bias. What is an argumentative speech? That is an argumentative speech. So what is a writing technique? The four main writing styles, when and how you should use them, defines a writing technique as a style an author uses to convey their message in a manner that is effective and meaningful in their audience. Informative writing techniques. Informative writing is intended to inform the reader about a given topic, sometimes called expository or explanatory writing. It uses evidence and information from credible sources to support a focused and logical explanation of the topic at hand. In this type of writing, you educate the reader on a given topic without including your own opinions. To achieve your purpose, it is good to remember the following: avoid biased information. Besides, the introduction to informative speaking mentions the following techniques. First, make a complex topic easy to understand or offer a different point of view. Second is rely less on pathos and more on communicating. Be as factual as possible. Prioritize information. Be as specific as possible. Use clear, formal, and bias-free language. Then the third one is use descriptions, demonstrations, vivid detail, and definitions to explain a subject, person, or place the audience wants to understand. So next is persuasive writing techniques. To write persuasively and effectively, you must use a variety of techniques, which will help you condition the readers or listen to accept a particular point of view. Gary McCoy in Persuasive Technique mentioned the following techniques which writers can use to persuade his or her readers or audience to his or her point of view. So here are the following about persuasive. So we have emotive language, language selected to evoke emotions. Repetition occurs when words are repeated in order to make a stronger impact on the audience. Evidence is any material or information used in support of an argument. It can be facts and statistics, expert opinions on research. Then is statistics and data. It includes numbers, tables, and graphs, percentage, and ratios used as evidence to support an argument. Statistics is the science of interpreting and analyzing this information. So the connotation, lastly is the connotations, a positive or negative implications, words or phrases with loaded language that promote a positive or negative feeling or idea. Then we have attacks, this criticizing or opposing an individual or an idea. Then we have anecdotes, a short story usually recounting a personal experience. Then we also have hyperbole or exaggeration, gross exaggeration used for dramatic effects. Then we have appeals. Appeals attempt to persuade through emotional manipulation, targeting of particular interests or concerns. There are many different types of appeals. First is appeal to reason or known as rational appeal. This is persuasive writing that appeals to the part of humans that like or to think. It tries to persuade us by giving what appear to be good, solid reasons to share the author's point of view. It uses facts, definitions, cause and effect, and etc. Then we also have emotional appeal. This is when the writer appeals to one powerful emotion such as our love of country, family, peace, and justice, as well as to our fear and hatred of the things that threaten us. And we also have appeal to authority. This is when writers rely on their authority, credibility, or general character. They present themselves as trustworthy. They may have education or personal experience that makes them an authority, or they may get their information from others who do, mentioning experts as resources to lend credibility. Then we also have other persuasive technique include rhetorical questions, expert opinion, and inclusive language. Rhetorical question, this type of question does not really need an answer, as the answer is quite obvious. The writer uses this for effect or to emphasize a point. Then we also have expert opinion. The opinion of experts or authority in a particular field will further boost their argument in the issue being discussed. Then we also have inclusive language. Using the words we or us in your writing will make the reader feel that he or she is a part of it and may get him or her to your side. Furthermore, logical reasoning and analysis using the following techniques will help you in persuading your readers to take your side. Analogy. For the purpose of explanation or clarification, you compare two things because there is an assumption that two things similar in one aspect are alike in others. Comparison and contrast. This technique presents the similarities and differences between the two major issues. Definition. This technique focuses on clarifying a definition for a controversial term or concepts. It gives a meaning or several meanings to a concept that form the argument. Then we have also the analysis. This is a detailed examination or investigation of an issue or problem's element or structure. This technique takes a portion from the whole and scrutinizes it to prove the point. So that ends our topic for today. Once again, this is your teacher Arno saying the world is a big classroom for you to learn. Therefore, don't stop learning because learning is everywhere. Thank you and goodbye.